Is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Ooh, I know it's nobody's actually here live, but this intro is more for people who watches it after the fact, right? Normally, yes. Okay. Hit the key to continue. We are headed. I can't really remember. I was so sleepy last night. After 8 hours, it was rough. I can't remember exactly where we was at. I know it was insane. Oh, I had to restart because I couldn't get Gale up. I do remember that. Alright, so we're back here at the camp. That's right, I need to... I remember. Let me get my... You're actually not hearing the sound. Well, I mean, you're hearing the sound, but you're not hearing the bat without me using my headset. It's still okay right now. I don't know when I open it, do you hear it though? When I open the gate, do you hear it or not? I'm not sure. It doesn't really matter at this point. It's kind of quiet. Oh man, I guess I could. Yeah, I'm going to bed anyway.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is
Yeah, it's right here.
so full.
They attacked me.
The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the Mind Flayers. This would have been your fate too.
Here we go.
Were it not
We got
for
it.
Dream Visitor's protection. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
All I want is to be free from the parasite. I'll do what is necessary to make that happen.
Not have long to wait.
That's usually what I do, how I work my stuff.
But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination.
Hey, Chin.
Joy.
We're under attack. Help me.
All right. First things first, get it on her. Okay. And then
Heading there.
do they all make it now, or just him? No, they all do. Okay, perfect.
That thing's not going to hold together much longer.
Now I'll have my full health, my full spell slots, everything. Should be a lot better for me.
Where's our Dream Guardian? I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Okay. Where did he get hit by? Did they come and hit him earlier?
Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so we gotta go to...
I'm ready.
I applaud your taste.
Okay. These brains... No, wait, that's a person. Okay. So the brains are dead. It's the people are fighting.
Round of cake. You will be cleansed.
Okay. Only a 35% chance of hitting it, though.
With haste. It's not over. Come to the skull.
All right. Back to Shadowheart. So I'm gonna. That's a bonus action. Bonus action. Everything's a bonus action. I've got to remove some of this stuff and put her some heals back on her bar because that's ridiculous. So that's the only action I got. She needs to have sanctuary put on her.
I speak, they burn. Shall be done.
Still breathing, despite everything. It's not over. Come to the skull. I need you now. Better than nothing. It's It's not over. Come to the skull.
Alright, so am I headed? Where did the skull go? Am I in this? I'm in the skull. Okay.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
A mind flare? What's going on here?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me. The Honor God. Eliminate them. My forces are weakened by their assault. But with your help, we can turn this around. Destroy the Guard. I will subdue their master.
Good. I don't know if he's telling the truth or not.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a walk pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head. But if you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
Nothing in your colorful existence to date could have prepared you for this. As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Happy? Now, join me. Fight!
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, he's not even talking to me. Like he's. Oh, I didn't even think about that. You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head. But if you insist on taking a look yourself, be my guest. Nothing in your colorful existence to date. As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki. Happy? Now join me to fight.
Together, we can turn the tide.
Did I just join the Mind Flayers? I should have joined the Githraki, right? Yeah, screw the Githraki. Okay. So those are simple. They're green anyway. All right. So she's gonna go. I think I should take. I wonder if I can knock him off with. I'm gonna take her up there and fight him. Alright, so. And he's on my side too, which is a level 12.
I'm not going to last much longer.
All these opportunity of attacks and stuff. And she's already freaking dead. What the world? Those are just to kind of get it. Give me some space, I'm sure.
Destroy the honor guard.
That was nice. Let's do the lightning bolt right there.
The rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
On the rock. Okay, that's fine.
Knight to King 5.
Ooh. That's what I need to do. Forgot about that. Oh, she don't have an action. Okay. No, I need. Give me sanctuary.
A little help, please. For Orpheus! Attack her!
The world. What? No. Oh, there's more up there? Dominated, what does that mean?
I am not your enemy. It is Yankee.
He dominated that one guy. Where'd that guy go? That guy right there? No. That's the one I was thinking, but oh well. I killed my own person. Of course I did. I'm an idiot. With a critical hit. I even used my ability, my critical hit ability to kill him. I'm not gonna do that one. I'm gonna just give him a guiding bolt. Of course, I missed.
A little help, please.
Death can't have me. Not yet.
Really?
I must regain control of the Githyanki prince.
He's not even like hurting them.
A little help, please.
This isn't fun. Excellent. On my way.
Quickly.
Nice.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
I ask again, who are you? And I'm going to need a name of this time.
It's like I said before. I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers.
Who is it?
On a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my own city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power. He refused. And so she sealed him within this prison. His honor guard, ever loyal, followed him in. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Were you imprisoned here too? Why did Orpheus refuse to aid Valagrith?
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the Astral Prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other Chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Why did Orpheus refuse to aid Valak? What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched Illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. Denial will change nothing. You have already benefited from that tadpole of yours. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. I am pleased to hear that. You will do very well as an Illithid. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. The transformation will not be complete. The physical alteration in particular will only be partial. But your potential will certainly be amplified. Would you like to do it? Would you like to evolve?
Sure.
Well, certainly brave of you. I'll say that much.
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is truly something special. Now, hold out your hand.
I hope this is some kind of buff. Because I denied that stuff earlier in the game and I didn't get a buff of the absolute and
It cannot
stuff.
do so alone. It must commune with another. A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane, cocooned here for millennia. It has become extraordinary.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The Brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the Brain and bring it under our control.
The haircut.
Illithid. Tutorial. You have embraced theramorphosis and become half Illithid. Uh-oh. Oh, she ain't gonna have nothing to do with me now. Transform into displacers, beasts that can displace itself and enemies. When an enemy is within 18 meters, target you with a spell or a level that is lower than your equal or equal to your proficiency bonus, you can use your reaction to nullify the spell. I think so. Create a point of intense gravity that pulls in all nearby enemies and possibly slows them. I could use that whenever my stuff ain't working because it's not accurate enough.
I'll feel that one later. Not a good time.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable, impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it.
Wait a minute.
Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes.
Why is
The
her...
more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
Why is her hair gray?
Of course. I thought you'd never ask.
Okay, so she don't care that I look like a nasty, like, zombie. Why is her hair gray?
More likely it would just put a stop to us. I wanted nothing to do with those illithid powers before. What makes you think I'd want to jump into an even deeper hole? Do you know what this entails? Well, of course you do. But I don't want that for myself.
Does Shadowheart just change her? Does she just randomly change her appearance, or is that a glitch? Like, I've never seen that. Just got a notification, leave Act 2, so I must be in Act 3 now.
Baldur's Gate is right over the hills. And so is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks. We will kill him, but there's more to it. Think about it. It sounds like Cazador, for all his evils, has gotten further than any of my kind ever have. He's on the verge of a miracle. This may be a beginning, not an end. I can see myself now. Lord, King, Master. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor. Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend. My, you sweetheart. Then there isn't a moment to waste. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
All right, we're back. So, gotta be on mute for a minute.
My former peers will be
Where am I at?
watching, no doubt.
Oh, so I do need to update the stream info real quick. I'm gonna update it from can I do it over here then? Docs. And okay, cool. It's uploaded already. 11 followers now. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's.
What's in here?
This is all new territory, guys. All new territory. This is going to be interesting.
Not enough to organize.
Back over in the overworld too. That's what I'm happy about. To get out of the dark area and chapter Act 2 was cool, but it was really gloomy.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
What do you want me to do about it?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though. Guards blow like petards. They don't help us. Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
Must be on my way.
I feel like that'll come back to help me in later. So this is the slums outside the city, I guess.
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds?
Welcome to Rivington. South, Coast Way. North, Worms Crossing.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
If I was a Shah and looked
What in
at
the hell
this
was
is
that?
the sort of place I'd wait around. Whatever it is doesn't bode well.
What was that?
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
That might be worth a look.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
I see it. It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. In front of the other.
Seen that for days. My feet hurt.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big...
Everyone deserves the chance to make some coin.
Then let's go inside. Don't be scared. Sound off. It won't.
Bits and bobs from Dandelon's dancing axe.
I have secured a most excellent supply of
My dad said I'm not allowed.
clearing outside.
You were angry.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Orders are orders. Material. We've got ours, you've got yours. I need you to step back.
There must be something.
That'll make a great headline.
Damned outsiders. Swarming the place.
Fascinating.
Damned outsiders. Swarming the place.
Our readers will be outraged.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Or do you have the means to support yourself? Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's Decree on Extraordinary Wartime Measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution. Your name?
Well met, citizen.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
Not just yet. State your business. Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
Front page material.
Let's go find a different way in.
That'll make a great headline.
I'm fine. You're the one who took a beating.
Citizens only. I won't say it again.
But we won't clear from arm. There's nowhere else to go.
There's got to be a sewer or some kind of back entrance into this place.
There must be something. Fascinating.
I said, step back.
Another quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
That's curious. That might be worth a look.
Oh man, I can't really go nowhere now. So can I climb up here? Yeah.
But I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Ooh, I did it. I got in.
Hear me out.
Nice.
Ceres's
Let's go over to this shop.
also has rooms.
You're not staying in a brothel.
Listen,
I found so many victims for Cazador here.
The master plans to
They're
expand
the
the
kind of people no one would ever meet.
Take Candlekeep. Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on. The landlord, Sir Frago Antuna. A most generous soul, I assure you.
Nothing happens until he's found. Just think, soon we'll feel the sun on our skin. After all this time.
Somewhere warm and safe.
You are safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything. I'm not going inside.
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delights.
From decadent drow to whip-cracking librarians, we cater to all tastes. See Mansell
If you
and
have
Meyer
gold,
for a full list
we
of
have
company.
everything you
Rumple.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Ceres's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye. Don't know about that, chum. Hoots Hooch packs a stronger wallop than all 10 of my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet. Damn! The gal knows what she wants. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot. Have a look.
While wearing this amulet, it regains 2 to 8 hit points per turn while drunk. Additionally, increase the duration of your inhibition by 5 rounds. So basically, you put that on, then you can get drunk and you can gain your hit points back like a regen. Pretty cool. Pretty good, interesting little way to do it.
All set, are you?
Because it's gonna lower your like accuracy and stuff too, I think.
Do you think we've done something wrong?
Is your boss here to enjoy himself?
Oh, I don't think this kind of a stuff.
You're looking parched, sweetheart. Another tankard?
Else, darling. Another sip and I'm like to spill over. But other hankering for spicier flavours. How about you give me a taste? What'd you say, doll? Have a sit on my lap. Let's see what pops up.
Darling, how you set me a quiver. You are a beast among men. No, a dragon, setting my phoenix nest aflame. I shall slake your thirst, dragon. You will part your lips and drink of my essence.
I will drink your essence.
Hoots, order up! Another tankard for the fist.
That blacksmith was paying me to use the clamping vice.
Don't fret. You don't have to think about a thing. I want to. The pangs of worry just have such a headache. I wish I could kiss you better. Do you think we've done so try?
In trouble, sister. Remember our vow to keep one another safe. When the music stops, you and I, we will be done.
You have the key.
Elf. Such temptation. I loved many in my day, but never one so fair. Grace, elegance, just waiting to be shattered. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? Am I? Your eyes tell a story, sweeting. You crave more than pleasure, you crave penance. It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
I don't think so. Alright, we ain't got time for all that.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably... Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back soon. Fresh catch every day, guaranteed.
better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
I'm not going inside.
Brothel? Pleasure house?
Make
you feel better.
Den of
Lovely painting. 15 loaves it is.
Potion?
That watcher sent him.
What good is that?
Some hesitation.
Did you see how far that watcher threw me? Protection from burns. I can't believe you tried to climb up one, you madman.
Elixir, don't you?
How else was I supposed to see the optics?
We already helped you fix it! Let's go to Calmsgulf. She has the most
Who invented the steel watch?
I'd love to see one of them in a fight. A real fight. They crush everyone.
Greetings, citizen. I trust you are enjoying the city.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Ordination is what? Lord Gortash is becoming Archduke. All the peers came to pay regards.
I gotta get a 30. No way. I'd have to get a 20.
Nah, the place is crawling with watchers. Special occasion. Worms Rock is closed. Invited guests only. Ah, yes, the Orphans Fund. You can pay me directly. I'll make sure to pass your gold to the orphans. I'm sure you will.
Gortash is to be proclaimed Archduke. His grip on the city tightens. This complicates matters. He has surrounded himself with a circle of steel within the fortress of Worms Rock. Gaining access will not be easy. We must either earn an invitation or find a route where we can pass unnoticed.
Give up a cue for a tour of the Steelwatch Foundry. Imagine seeing your watch in art for the first time.
Invent
know she's got a feather foot one, right? Feather. Let's see.
My faith protects me.
Oh, I'm on the wrong one, that's why.
Looking ahead.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
What now? Which way to the nearest library?
Can't give up now.
Alright, I'll be right back before we get going here. What are you in here for? Right. About 3 hours till I gotta log off. Got some stuff to do. Okay.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Traps. How considerate.
Ooh, that's gonna be close. Okay, that's so close. Now I gotta.
With pleasure.
I'm pretty sure that between the guards, the arrows, and the jugged thunderbolt, you will never survive to read this note. But just in case, I want to make sure you know what you did to deserve all of this. Remember that shiv you stuck in my leg when you turned me in? That's why. Enjoy your escape while you can. Arswipe. I'll be coming to haunt you in your sleep.
Let's move.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Need to find a way forward.
Something over there.
Okay. But there's a way out. All right. Another jump over here. Don't I have a huge hammer somewhere? Gail's got blast. Let's try that.
Let's get going.
Holy cow. I have to do better about coding my weapons. I'm like missing a lot of I'm missing a lot of damage. No. I'm gonna have that.
Prison guard has spotted you. It's either lie or fight.
What? Even less? One more time. I'm gonna do it again. I don't want to fight him right now. I want to be safe in this area. That's closer. Got it. Whew.
Somehow the guard buys your excuse. You're free to roam Worm's Rock Prison.
Nice. That's what I was wanting. There's an entrance door.
What do you want? I don't need to escape. I've got food, water, privacy, and I mean to keep it that way.
Okay. If that's what you prefer.
These boots have seen everything.
I could talk to these guys, I guess.
Stay on my good side, yeah?
I'm not paid to chat.
Huh?
Alright, so this must just be my way in. I could have... I didn't know how many it was, but I could have took 4 of them out. Not a barrel of them. How do we open this? One of them's gonna have the key.
Lord Gortash has been expecting your arrival. Please hold a moment.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place.
Really?
Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. Of course, of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Is expecting you.
And now Gortash invites us to
Please
see him.
make your way to the audience chamber.
Broke down the door.
Can't really glaze that pizza. He
Like
wasn't even
somebody
hurt.
was in trouble. Inside.
That's
why nothing's
No time to talk. I have clients to brief, and they're as sharp as spoons.
You've been saying that for ages. Who's still here?
Let's rehearse
What are
this
they
one
waiting
more
for?
time. Pretend I'm a fist, and
don't
tell me
know,
what you
dear.
were doing in the house.
I don't know.
Well, you're...
Be right back. I got some pizza.
We broke down the door because it sounded like somebody was in trouble. Inside.
The house was on fire. We were rescuing people.
Are they going to
I
arrest
spoke
us?
to a witness who says you entered the house before the fire started.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
What my friend means to say is that the
glaze
witness
that
must
pizza.
have been
He wasn't even hurt.
mistaken. A drunk.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us.
I
We'll tell
almost
them what
believed you
happened,
this time.
and we'll be home in no time.
You've been saying that for ages, and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
Let's rehearse this
I don't
one more
know,
time.
dear.
Pretend I'm a
I don't
fist,
know.
and tell me what you
All
were
we
doing
can
in the
do
house.
is be patient.
Well, your fistliness, we broke down the door because it sounded like somebody was in trouble. Inside.
The house was on
Are
fire.
they going to arrest us?
We were rescuing people.
What if they throw
I
us in
spoke to a
jail?
witness who says you entered the house before the fire started.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Break their bloody legs!
I can't
My
really
friend
glaze
says
that
that the witness must
He
have
wasn't even
been
hurt.
mistaken. Probably a drunk.
That's why nothing's
Better.
gonna happen to us. We'll
I
tell them
almost
what
believed
happened,
you this time.
and we'll be home in no time.
The inauguration is where?
You've been saying that for ages, and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
I don't know, dear. I don't know. All we can do is be patient.
We broke down the door because it
The people used to respect the fist. Now they call for
Are they
the
going to
steel
arrest
watch.
us? What if they throw us in jail?
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house
Calm down,
before
dear.
the fire started.
It won't happen, I swear.
Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Hells! Not this again.
The brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's active.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
No, he's not gonna be able to make it.
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people. I'm sure you understand.
Good for you.
Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order.
I'm looking rough.
Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I come to an understanding. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. She might be anywhere. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all three Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my Steel Watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
An ally could be useful, at least for now. And when he's no longer useful, well, we can dispose of him then.
Which one's Orin?
Then let it be writ by the black hand of Baldur.
We will be
I,
allies.
Ender Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toril.
Give me another sun drop. Grab it.
Sun.
Stay there.
Let me demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A shapeshifter? It could be anyone. I mean, it's not me, but it could be anyone else.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
Friendly. All right.
Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies.
All right.
Before you do, come and witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then we proceed. The patriarchs await. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Raven Guard, I will... A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade, defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Wow, a lot of stuff. It's updated. Little OCD right there. Okay. Sorry. OCD-ness. Alright, so now our list is getting bigger. So our fiery friend. No.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree. And to think, the drama's just started. You see, Gortash has had Will's father relocated. To his death, the way I hear it. Such a shame. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there? I know enough. Let's talk to Will in your camp. Work something out. The Duke's life depends on it.
Okay. So where do we even start to get to the temple? Oh, that's it. Let's go to the bookstore. So now I can pretty much just I want to get the gate open. Oh, this is it.
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. To comply, officers are in imprisonment and,
Stay the path
more
obey the
severe
law.
punishment.
And you all have nothing.
Mistra has a shrine within the city, located in the Storm Shore Tabernacle, if my memory serves me.
Do whatever you need to. But I shan't be paying my respects to any of the gods on show.
Protect us from the world.
You never felt the call of the divine, Staria?
Oh, I tried.
They could be of use to
It's nothing good, though.
I'm never eating at the Elstog again.
With all the articles about cults and war.
Oh, right. Very suggestively, I might add.
A suggestive nod.
Oh, I get it.
I head down this way. I'm gonna go to that bookstore. I'm thinking. I really do think that bookstore is gonna tell me.
Look, Mama, look! It's so pretty. I say, sweetie, stand up.
Come get your copy of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. When the mouth speaks, the city shakes. All right there, Chief. Can I interest you in a copy of our fine broadsheet? have a gander at that. Come back tomorrow if you fancy fresh news.
I sell more copies than you.
You'll be the one laughing when they're all enslaved to the absent.
No one has anything to fear if everyone just does what they're told.
The hands of people.
It's so pretty.
I see it, sweetie.
Don't speak.
And I'm not.
What's an issue of Baldur's mouth is doing in here?
Welcome, dear patron, to Sorceress Sundries. It has come to my attention that there is a bitter adventurer located outside the shop. Not to worry. We will quickly handle this disturbance for your comfort and safety. I am an unperson in service of the revered wizard Leroican, proprietor of this fine establishment. To browse our wares, say trade. To provide information about the Night Song, say Night Song. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes. For all other inquiries, say other. The provision of information that leads to the retrieval of the Night Song is worth a great deal to Master Leroican. Do you have information regarding the Night Song? Please proceed upstairs for further instructions. Thank you. Please come again soon and have a magical day.
I need to be prepared.
Not a title for me, I think. We really should have planted that herb garden, you know.
Oh, remember, if I were a lava elemental, I'd get a job in a restaurant. Catnip concoction left. Would you
Find
know?
what you're looking for?
Gotten into it. I
really wish
I did not
right on my body.
He makes really
Friends doing in here.
Very efficient.
What a good boy to march up there and
Some people have no respect. Into the
You
bin
might
where
want
it
to be
belongs.
careful. I've heard he's not really one for
No
customer
pork either.
service.
It'd be your body. You'd make the rules.
What do you mean?
What do we
Not
have?
one for customers.
I saw somebody go up to Leroican's tower last 10 days. Looked a proper fright when they came out.
Copies of Hatch Huge last we have in the
Can't
back.
just go roughing up your customers, especially if
You're my fault.
Apparently Leroican can.
That's not funny.
Madness. Next up, stop
I think
panic
it's
buying
very
fast.
funny.
Well, you're wrong.
If you're bored and I'm wrong,
Is this a sign? Bipolar, get on himself.
ludicrous,
How
my complaints
delightful.
will be
I simply
heard.
must have it.
Oh, wow. It might just be there's not much left.
Oh.
The Absolute's making people
Perhaps
panic.
Absolute or not, I still need my full complement of herbs.
Can we go
How am I supposed to do
now?
any healing without them?
in a little.
I'm sure you'll manage. A bit more shopping.
Then where are we
I
going?
shouldn't have to wait until I've got nothing
Vigorous.
left.
Gobbling
I
blast
need
Pick
to
up some
prepare.
hair ointment for your
What's
face.
that doing in here? It must have some sort of merit. Sorcerer's Sundries stocks it, I suppose. Well, at least they seem
That's
to
why
use
we
those
need
wave
the
their
ointment.
hands and be healed. Everything. Everything.
It's all about profit.
All right.
Not a title for me, I think.
I need to find this book.
Look, a bookseller. She can point us to the tome I need.
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Let Your Knowledge...
What's an issue of Baldur's Mouth Gazette doing in here? Why is it tough? Some people have no respect for literature. Into the bin where it belongs.
Many things, I suppose.
What the hell is this?
Welcome back, dear patron. Remember that the great wizard doesn't suffer fools who waste his time. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
How delightful! We simply must have it.
Oh, wow. It might just be there's not much left. The Absolute's making people panic.
Utter madness. Take total panic buying party.
My full complement of herbs. How am I supposed to do any healing without them?
It'd be your body. I'm sure you'd make the rules.
I shouldn't have to wait until
Goblin party cooking. Stop doing it. It must. You're a fellow bargain hunter, I see.
Madness, I'm bored. Hello, bored.
I can tell
Literature department. Can I help you? Psst. These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence.
I'm trying to find out a particular episode, kind of.
Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate. Between us, even Master Lerocan was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is mightier than the magic wand, apparently. They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiot Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, Sights of the Sealy, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you? It is said to be written by Lord Karsus himself. Great. That's it.
The Annals of Karsus would no doubt have much to say about the Crone's true nature.
Buy? Books as temperamental as these are not on sale. They are secured in our vault, where none can harm them, nor can they do any harm. Consider yourself lucky to have learned of such a book's existence, and then forget about it. The Annals of Karsus are best left unread. You certainly have. Even Even simple knowledge of these tones is enough to...
Okay, so
How can I help you? Scrolls, parchments, codices, tomes. Take a look and see what calls you.
I could use a couple of these. You know, the other thing I need to do, I haven't thought about that in a while, is, maybe it's here. It's alchemy. I haven't done alchemy in a while. Just gonna extract them all. Okay. Does that cost me money to... Whoa! Was I wasting my money just then? That's 700. I don't think it does. Okay, it don't.
Some people are so selfish.
Jewelweed, mother's leaf. Everyone can just wave their hands and see you. I'm sure there's gold in these stats somewhere. No.
How can I help you? What would you like to know? Customers like you are why I prefer the company of books. The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either.
Talona may prefer to whisper, but it's her silence now speaking volumes. These books will never be for sale.
Okay. So where is her office?
You're after nothing but the best. And luckily,
You make fine points. Very efficient you've been.
Some people have no respect.
The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity. The Night Song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own.
Just don't rough it up your customers.
I'm sure there's gold in these stacks somewhere.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
I think it's very funny.
Oh. That's her office? Just...
In a little. I've got a bit more shopping to do.
I shouldn't have to wait until I've got...
Welcome back to Sorcerous Sundries. How can I help you? To learn more about the search for the Night Song, say Night Song. To learn more about Master Lor...
And everywhere else. Not the time for me, I think.
That's a really good staff.
Because they're made of fire, darling.
If a lava elemental is made of fire, what am I made of?
Many things, I suppose.
And they also make
Bile, phlegm,
and you can't be too careful the way things are going.
It looks a little fragile.
They're tougher.
Everyone can just wave their hands and be you. Why aren't they rationing any?
Surely you can't just go roughing up your customers.
It's so pretty.
I see it, sweetie.
I could cook food.
Oh, wow. It might just be there's not much
Really
left.
should have planted that herb garden.
You make
How delightful!
The least of all worries is that. Handfuls of saucy mushrooms. You can never have too many months.
Keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Tomorrow.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Gale get invisible?
Still breathing, despite everything.
I wonder what the next move is.
Never forget the importance of spell components for casters. Make blah blah blah. Okay.
Apparently, Naroa can.
On I go.
Oh, but this might not even be the office.
As long as Lord Portash hasn't gotten into it.
Can't afford to stay idle. Let's get this locked in.
Many things, I suppose. Blood, bile, phlegm, chocolate. Why, of course, darling.
Nice.
Is this a signed copy? Oh, by Volotam Geddon himself. How delightful! I simply must have it.
Time to get going.
This is her office. Okay.
Well, at least they seem to use their
I'm your mum.
not a title for me, I think.
I think it's very
I think I man. I blah 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 blah. Where is the?
what you're looking for. To review that awful fashion disaster you're wearing.
I dress well.
Not a dicky bird. It's really quite disappointing.
Okay, so
You might want to darling. I saw somebody go up to Leroican's tower.
Mother's Leave. Oh, God. Well, at least they seem to use the everyone can just wave their hands and be everything. Why aren't they
Apparently
rationing it?
Leroican can.
that's the one, but where's the other one at?
It might just be there's not much left. The Absolute's making people panic.
We found a note in Tolan's office regarding the Sorcerer's Sundry's vault. It sounds like the vault is protected by some invisible means.
That's why we need the ointment. I saw somebody go up to Leroican's tower.
It must have some sort of merit. Well, at least they seem.
Baldur's Gate's first Archduke in today's issue.
This ain't over with.
Alright, what do we got to do now? I don't want more news.
Sol Invictus.
Can't bloody believe it. No more puzzles. A travesty. I'd give him a few more of those if he catch my drift.
Oh, not to. I'm standing downwind.
All right. I don't read any of the Gazette. I like the pictures, me.
Well, some rest's better than none.
How do you stay informed? Oh, adult. Stressful.
Hearing you say that stresses me out more than the Gazette, mate.
I heard it happened right here in the elf song.
I heard her guts were placed on the ground in the shape of the Absolute's mark.
I always said the elf song was haunted.
Supply issues. You got a problem. Take it up with Nine Fingers. She loves it when people complain.
Poor sweet fool. You speak as if the plague... Well, waxes.
What about
And soon, the cycle will reach its zenith. Should you want it to, or otherwise?
And then what happens? Nothing good out
Are the gods truly this petty? Where were some of these fancy folk raised? Bloody
We have a lot of them. Anyone for leeks? No? I don't blame you. But I will if you won't have some of the leek soup. It looks like I'll be making for next time.
The cells are just down the stairs. There, you'll find my old lodgings.
Okay.
No mercy.
That's macabre.
Feel their
Come on, can't stay idle. What do I have to lose? Hells, I need to hold on.
It is running.
The wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads further in. The mechanism to open it is somewhere among the wine racks.
Might as well.
On the other side, you will find a passage known only to those invited to do business.
A long way to go still.
Take you.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Something over there. Very well. Let's see what this does.
Where is this headed?
Sooner or later, even the hunted return to their den. In the meantime, tear every brick out if you have to. If it doesn't come, we must find evidence.
Am I about to have to fight? Just in case.
It seems your report was good, Wargaz. Here you are, as brazen as described. The gloomed soul who thieved from our queen. Of course you had help, didn't you? From the illithid you carry inside the astral prism. How quaint that we should meet here, in the very place that it once called home. We know all about the Emperor and its dealings with you. Though I must confess, its peculiar relationship with you threw us off course for a while. Most illithids prefer to dominate their thralls through transformation. Yet here you stand, only partially transformed. Tell me, what did it offer you in exchange for your servitude? And you would trust an illithid to do such a thing? I thought you said this one was smart, Wargaz. You have fallen prey to its manipulation. Your story ends here. We will reclaim the astral prism, purge it of the illithid interloper, and restore it to our queen. I see it keeps you on a tight leash. Very good. I will liberate you from your puppet master, Chamazala Vlaki!
Crush Yillik with me to the death.
This is gonna be a hard fight. Extremely hard fight. First of all, this guy.
Death's cold grip. Yes. With finesse.
For my queen!
Here we go again.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Dread.
For the queen!
course I missed. BS right here. Why not let me use that? Oh, I need a short rest, really? It's a tough fight. It's just not making any sense. Why? I basically gotta survive though. This isn't looking good at all for me.
Please help me.
There was something else I said I was gonna get. I need to help him, right? But I can't. So I might as well just swing my axe, right? Invest a creature with power that heals it when it attacks, but also makes... I'm trying to find something to use. the ice storm. Are these just more and more people just coming out of these things? Nice nettle.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Infuse your crossbow with bolts of holy energy.
What fools these mortals be. Figured that was gonna happen.
I'm so dead.
Won't last much longer.
Can I run? I wonder. And I don't think I did like any damage to any of these people. For real. They're still pulling people out of here.
No choice but to keep going.
Shoot, I'm headed that way. I'm still feared. No, I ain't feared.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. These boots have seen everything.
Will I be able to save it? It's a completely terrible fight. Oh man. Keep adding more and more people. I should have been able to use my stuff. I ain't trying to control the dead. I just wanna.
That comes easy these days.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection? Then thou must return with the proper payment. This is the price of balance. Well counted. By doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome. Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen. I am free. You must face them. I...
Be honest. What do you think of the new look? Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now. Of course. I suppose you've earned it. Very serious of you. But go ahead. Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated. I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go. Worm's Crossing is a choke point. Most people seeking entry...
Tadpole quivers.
Shit. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
Certainly, we'll have on. Until then, may my father keep.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beator.
Holy hells.
I come to bargain.
Your parasite.
Shit.
Sister.
Infernos contractos te vocamos.
I'm just not into his story right now, but
Infernos contractos te vocamos.
I'm starting to get interested in it though.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. A life for a life.
No contract is ended without sacrifice. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
You damned wretch! Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
Will sacrificed his own father. I hope freedom from the pact is worth it to him.
Of course.
I suppose you've earned it.
How do you go farther, though?
I suppose we didn't. Another life, perhaps.
So I didn't do the romance thing with her.
Gods, I spent 7 years and never knew freedom could taste so bitter. But I won't.
A moment.
The Ravengard name now lives so.
did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash, fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome. Trying to guard us. The brain is restless, but I am distracted, and my lack of focus is endangering us. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. Not love, no. What I had with Belen Stelmane was much more than that. It was unique. At least, when she was... You thought you were my first ally. Far from... Though my relationship with Belen was different from my relationship with you. In a way, but not the way you're thinking of. In life, she was my business partner. Back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. Difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. I appreciate the offer, but I don't think it will help. What I feel... Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing.
got lots of bread.
Why so much business today?
Only a day or two.
Don't customers know there's a war on?
That never goes off.
Oh, the little
Always said the elf song was haunted.
Then
Now it's doubly so.